Good afternoon. It's October 6th, 2023. We got about 48 minutes till market close, but big uptrend day. You can see early this was my target to the high side, and we went a little sideways at that point, but turned out didn't even matter because we just kept going. So I did a measured move of the midline of the overnight, and you can see we sold off a little bit. That was like our first real leg of correction, and then we just continued up. So big move up. What is it? Let's see. So 114 points. Big rally. And if we take a look at the daily chart, went back like 10 years. I think that's COVID right there. Yeah. Oh no, that's not COVID. This is COVID. All right, let's see. Okay, so I didn't draw the current trend that I think this is all based off of. All right, so we had a break yesterday. Oh, never mind. A few days ago, we had a break, and then we just went sideways. Yesterday was an inside bar, and today we're probably just trying to close back inside the trend channel. And then, maybe we'll make a move to a new high and sell off. We'll just have to wait and see. So let's take a look at these trades. So big news item, I guess. Yeah, 530. So you probably just want to be flat. I mean, maybe you sell this. What time is that? 454? That doesn't look like to me, this doesn't look like a reliable failed second entry long. Even though we got two legs up. So big sell off. You get a break clearly and a couple legs to a new low. You got this double test in here. That would be a nice sell, but the signal bar was no good. And then we move up, and I believe this flatter channel. I had an interruption. I think I was talking about this flatter channel. I do believe this to be accurate. You can see the midline, and the overshoot led to a break. So I believe this is accurate. We are in the hunt for a reversal at this point, but I'm not really going to take anything. I mean, technically this was it, so they trapped some people going early on this bar. But you get a two-legged pullback. You could look at this as a double top, first entry, second entry, or new low, first entry, failed second entry, short. Maybe you consider that one. Goes higher, and we get this steep channel up, and you get a break and a move to a new high, and it's just going sideways. I think it's an overshoot of this channel. I don't really see anything I would want to buy in here. Maybe you argue for this one, but at that point you've already tested the midline of the overnights. I don't know. I don't like any of that. Then we make this high, and so now you got a double top, and you get a first entry, failed second entry, it doesn't trigger, and then you get this bar. And even though this is congestion, I like it to at least pull back to this trend line or that opening price, and you got room there. So 67.75. So you got 7 or 8 ticks there, so enough room. I like it. Then we get an attempt at a new high, and now you have, like a head and shoulders, as Al Brooks calls it. You got the left shoulder, head, right shoulder, and we get a sell-off. And I like this failure here because, I mean, the bias is down. We basically had a double test of the midline. There's probably a lot of trapped longs here. It closes below the EMA. I just like this at least for a scalp to test here, and you can see it. That's where it bounces first, and then we go lower. I don't like anything in here. And at this point, you're flip-flopping on both sides of the EMA. When this leg fails right there and finds support, I'm trying to be careful then. There are signs. What I do want to point out is there were signs all day that the bulls were present. A lot of bullish bars. The bear's trying to sell and the bulls come back. You get a strong leg up there, strong leg up there, strong leg up there. But anyway, you get a first entry, failed second entry there. Maybe you take that for a new low of this channel, and that's where we go before it bounces. Strong leg up here, sideways, leg down, and then a strong breakout right here. And that forms a spike in channel. And I don't see any way to get in on it, but we come up here and find a level of support. So when it comes here, and it's kind of like a higher low off the trend channel, and after we had this double test, maybe you take that. At that point, there was a huge gap between these lows and the breakout area, so that's what I was looking at. But we had closed that gap by then. So once we closed it and we hit the closing price from yesterday, there was a brief sell-off, but I wasn't very convinced, and I'm sure plenty of other people weren't convinced because we rallied. So when we break lower right here, you get that signal bar, maybe you consider that. But that's risky. But look how much it paid off. So anyway, you come up here, first entry, failed second entry short. Maybe you take that one. This one's risky, though. You're going into that closing price, so it is risky. Get a break of this channel, and you get a double or triple test and a second entry long and a higher low. I like that one in real time because of I just figured we were trying to test these highs at this point. And that forms this channel. Pull back, it bounces, and at this point you should know this is a very, very strong move. So you get the pullback, first entry, second entry, take that, higher low, take that. Failed second entry short, take that. And really any of these bars. But then we continue to come up short of the highs of the channel, and we get a brief sell-off. Don't sell any of this on the day like today. Come down here, you get big bull bar. That fails, and we make a new low, and then you get another big bear bull bar. And so, me personally, I like this first entry, second entry. It really just looks like a higher low. After this bull bar, I felt like the bulls are still there, and that becomes a nice move. Unfortunately, they stop those people out and then take it higher. And so now we are in an uptrend again. You get a first entry, second entry. If you're aggressive, I would say take that. But if not, wait on the higher low. It comes right here. Take that. First entry, second entry. I should mark this green, but I mean, I'm going to take that, even though it's not a new low. Come up here, first entry, second entry. I marked this blue, but we didn't make it to the highs of the channel, so it could be argued for green. Ends up being a good move, and then we get this sideways stuff. We came up short of the highs of the channel, and so selling a little bit, nothing crazy. Again, about 37 minutes until market close, but big uptrend day today. So hope everyone had a good day. I'll be back next week.